Oh, well, everybody know who I want next. I want Terrence Crawford next.
You're going to make that happen?
Huh?
You're going to make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm going to get these straps that I'm going to go over there and take his shit too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you, man. Now, strap season, y'all know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.
All right.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the board. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switch codes, but he code switch focus. Staring down your team with a frozen, ice cold look that can end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game in the gang will it cost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. Actually, I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God five. I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a peace, man. I ain't got no time for appeasement. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up.
If I let my dogs off the leash, they you might want to get out of dodge by the evening. Honestly, think it's not the blood and the beef, and they don't leave anything behind at the evening.
I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating. If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a beast. When you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they wanna call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob with the call and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God five. I'm the kingpin.
What's happening? What's good? Yeah, man, we got a good one. We got a good one going on tonight. What's happening? Can everybody hear me pretty good? Let's get some folks in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And let's get it going. Let's see what's happening. We got a good one tonight. I know it's been a long time, but boxing been kind of slow for me. Hold on, I'm trying to. Yeah, I think you can hear me. Look like I see the waves going through. It's been a while since I've been going on, man. Let's get some folks up in here. Let's get the 300 up in here. Start to trickle in. You know, Keith Thurman. You know, he haven't fought on an elite level in a long time. So, you know, it's kind of exciting to see what Keith Thurman is going to do. It's kind of exciting, you know what I'm saying, to get Keith Thurman back into the ring, because one thing about Keith Thurman is Keith Thurman, he can crack, man. You know what I'm saying? We talk a lot of shit about Keith Thurman, and you can say what you want about Keith Thurman, but Keith Thurman can fight, man. You know, the only problem comes along with Keith Thurman is that inconsistency. You know, he don't have a lot of consistency because, you know, he's going to fight one fight and then he's going to be gone for 3 years. But for him to come back to an active, young, aggressive fighter like Fundora, I have to give Keith Thurman a lot of credit for what he's done, man. You know what I'm saying? I talk a lot of shit about Keith Thurman because I'm, you know, he's such a good talent. He's such a talented fighter. And I just feel like, you know, a lot of the years that he was still like, where he could have like took advantage of, you know, the years when he was unified. He said he was injured. I know he said he was injured, but I think he lost a lot of potential in those years, right? Where he could have been, say, adding to the legacy of his name. He kind of just, started playing the flute, what I'm saying? He started, just doing other things. And I think his mind and soul wasn't with boxing at the time. I don't think his mind was, I don't think he was with the, you know, his mindset was going. It's kind of like Tank. It's like these fighters want to take vacations away from the sport in the middle of their prime. And it's like, you can't do that, man. You say you got to take advantage of your prime, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know what kind of Keith Thurman we're gonna get tonight. He looks like he's in shape, but the first Keith Thurman came back, he was supposed to fight Tim Tszyu. Um, Before that, he was supposed to fight Ennis at 147. He's supposed to be the first fight back from when the PBC had that deal with Prime. That was supposed to be the first fight back, and that fell through. Then Ennis went to Matchroom Boxing. He went to Matchroom Boxing. So it was kind of interesting that he had fight after fight that fell through, right? None of his fights was like happening. So when he got the fight with Sebastain Fundora and something went wrong with that, it was like, what's going? It's like some kind of curse on Keith Thurman. It's some kind of curse on him, man. You know, and it's like, they. I'm just surprised to see that this fight did finally come to fruition. Um, but I must admit, Keith Thurman is such a star, man. I mean, that people want to see him, and he got the mouthpiece, and he haven't even been in the ring in a while. It's like the man is a star. People are interested to see what Keith Thurman's going to do. And believe it or not, you would think that Keith Thurman is the underdog here, but a lot of people, and I'm talking about a lot of boxing fans, think that Keith Thurman is going to come in here and beat the hell out of Sebastian Fundora. A lot of people, there's a lot of Keith Thurman fans, I mean, out here that really believe. I mean, do I believe that Keith Thurman have more skills? What's going on? What's going on, Real Josh? What's happening? Can you hear me, bro? Can you hear me? Cause I got a new headset. Just put a yes or no or whatever if you can hear me. Um, a lot of people think a lot of people Keith's got a lot of support. I mean, KQKC think he's gonna win. My boy King Judah think he's gonna win. Um, that Keith got a lot of support, y'all. And we've been around. If you've been around my channel, you know, Keith has disappointed me a lot of times, right? But I still love the dude's style. I still love his style. Um, I don't like his spirit to get into the ring and take on more competition. I want to see him take on more competition because I think he's an elite fighter. And that's my problem with Keith Thurman. And that's my problem with fighters today. That's why I don't come on as much because I can't really get into these fighters that don't want to fight each other. I've never seen that before. You know what I'm saying? In this sport. I've never seen that before. Um, that's what's killing my spirit. Y'all know I used to come on every day, man. You know what I'm saying? Or every other day or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But with this group of fighters, they just seem like they want to avoid all they want is big fights. And they don't want to like really find new challenges. You know what I'm saying? Challenges, how you say that? Challenge, a new challenge, and really push themselves to be the best and try to fight the best guy out there, right? And try to take that guy down. Now, all that stuff is dead now in boxing. That stuff is dead, and that's my problem with the Keith Thurmans of the world. He can have all the athletic ability. He has all the skills, you know what I'm saying? But these guys don't want to take on all challenges. You know what I'm saying? And that befuddles me, man. That confuses the shit out of me because that's what I want to see. I want to see these fighters, you know what I'm saying, against the best dudes. And I think this is a hell, don't get me wrong, this is a hell of a challenge for Keith Thurman tonight. For Keith Thurman to take on Sebastian Fundora is like take it. I don't want to. We really can't put Ennis up there yet, but it would be the equivalent of taking on Ennis, because to me, not that Sebastian Fundora is the equivalent of Boots, but he's an active fighter, and he an active champion, right? So for Keith just to come out cold turkey and fight, saying somebody who's a champion, somebody who's young, saying, I give him a lot of credit for that, bro. And I hope Keith Thurman is healed. I hope, he come in shape, his conditioning stands up, and I hope he proves me wrong. But we do know that if Keith Thurman get the belt, he's not gonna fight everybody, y'all. If Keith Thurman get that belt, he ain't gonna fight everybody. That's just not. Keith is one of those wafflers. He's one of those. He's one of those guys that get the belt and he's gonna look for big fights. He's gonna fight who the hell he want to, and that's just the era we living in, and that's just what we can't force it. We can't force Keith Thurman to fight nobody. Can't force Fundora to fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? And then now we got competition. Um, we got half the fighters going over to Zuffa boxing. So you just kind of wonder, if half the talent is going different places, it's like, what are we going to have left to watch, right? And are there going to be enough talent, to keep boxing going? Um, there's always somebody you can fight, but is that somebody who's going to be built up enough to capture our imagination to want to see him in the ring, to pay $89.99 or $74.99 and really be entertained when we see it, right? Right now, they're not really building up these guys. You got a few good fights coming. What's going on? Yes, he said we could hear you. Okay. So right now, you just don't have, a lot of fighters that's built up enough to where especially the heavyweight divisions, all the different divisions, they don't have a lot of stars in boxing right now. Saying to keep it going. And it's just sporadic right now what we seeing, you know. But with Keith Thurman coming out of the diaspora, it's kind of incredible because he comes from that 2015, 2016, 2017, when boxing was kind of cracking a little bit. And he's still kind of a star. He's still kind of one of the old school stars, right? He was unified, right? So we want to see Keith. It's a bit of nostalgia that comes from following Keith Thurman from back in the day, right? You kind of want to see him, come in and teach the new school a lesson. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think Fundora going to beat the shit out of him. I think Fundora is going to wear him down. What's going on? What's going on, humble servant? The 300 popping in. I think he's going to wear him down. I think, Keith Thurman just been out the ring a little too long. And I think the pace that Fundora is going to set with that long ass jab, you know what I'm saying? Because, Fundora been working that jab. I've seen him improve his jab. I've seen his jab improve. And he's got an 80-inch reach. So Thurman, unless he can really hurt Fundora with the looping shots, Fundora is a sucker for a left, a looping left, like Brian Mendoza, Erickson, Lubin. He's a sucker for them lefts and right hook. You know what I'm saying? So I think Thurman has all that in his arsenal. He got all that. So he knows how to loop his shots. But do he still have that knockout, that stun? Does he still have that power, that pop in his punch? You know what I'm saying? To be able to put Fundora down. I know he's smart enough to stay away from Fundora. but how long can them old legs? How long can them old legs hold up, right? Um, he looks good. I mean, pause. He, Keith Thurman looks good, man. He looks like he's in top shape. But the man, he's got to be what, 34, 35 years old. You know what I'm saying? So, Fundora is going to be putting that pressure on Keith. And we might see Keith Thurman get knocked out tonight. We might see my boy get knocked out. I hate it. Believe me, y'all, I would hate to see Keith Thurman get knocked out. The only person I wanted to see knock out Keith Thurman, that was Errol Spence Jr. That's the only person I wanted to see beat up Keith Thurman. But tonight is a good chance we're going to see Keith Thurman, take a horrible L. I really want Keith to beat Sebastian Fundora. I've been so pissed with Keith. He pissed me off over the years so many times, that you wouldn't believe it, because I was just so mad at this guy just destroying his potential, as an elite fighter. But that's Keith Thurman's story, man. A whole bunch of talent, a whole bunch of skill. The wheels on this guy. I don't think Sean Porter wheels wasn't as good as Keith Thurman. When Keith Thurman got the hell out of Dodge, it really wasn't much you can do once he put it all together like that. And he kind of like cheated us out of a golden top fight with Errol Spence Jr. I don't know if Errol Spence Jr. could have beat Thurman. You know what I'm saying? I mean, from what I've seen, maybe not before Errol Spence Jr. accident. That's why I'm kind of pissed that that fight never happened. And that, he want to fight Errol Spence Jr. now. What's going on? He want to fight Errol Spence Jr. now, but shit, this ain't the version of Errol Spence Jr. I want to see him fight. So, it's kind of crazy. So Keith Thurman looked like, who is this coming to the ring? Not Keith Thurman. Oh, I thought he getting ready. Who is this? This that Yunez guy? I think this the guy that Barrero beat. But either way, it's good to see Keith Thurman, man, getting back. This Mendoza. Okay, this that Yunez. This is the fight I wanted to see. This is the only prelim fight I really wanted to see, that Yunez Tellez fight, because Tellez lost his title to Barrero, and Barrero lost his title to your boy about to fight Boot Sinners. What's his name? Damn, man, I'm getting so old I can't even remember the nigga name. But yeah, this dude here is pretty good, man. That's coming on. Eunice Tellez, he's a good boxer, man. Barrero just walked his ass down, and got in his ass. You know what I'm saying? But this dude is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they go Tellez coming in now. Yeah, this dude is pretty good. And let me see. Brian was the one who beat Fundora. So it's kind of interesting to have them on the same card. I mean, if I was goddamn Fundora, I sure wouldn't want that nigga on my card. You know what I'm saying? That's the nigga who knocked me out. But he probably didn't have a choice. I wouldn't want I wouldn't want the dude that knocked me out on my card. But this should be an interesting fight. But this Yunez Tellez, he has a lot of skills, bro. He just don't have a lot of power. He just don't have a lot of power. But the skills are remarkable. I love the way he moves in the ring. His punch selection is pretty good. He's highly skilled. Mendoza, he just got power. He got power. He got some skill. Y'all know how Mendoza get down. I mean, is he going to be a top champion? No. Is he going to have a long reign? No. but he could possibly. This is a good fight, man. This is a fight I wanted to kind of. When I saw the undercard, I said this is probably the best fight on the prelims, right? This is who I want to really see um, how it's going to turn out. And that was such a close fight with him and Barrero, Tellez, Eunice Tellez. That was such a close fight, and it was such a good fight. It was an action-packed fight. I said, man, these young, if we get some of these young bucks, you know what I'm saying, up in there, up in the championship area, it's going to be some good fights. And we know Mendoza, you know, so we know that he ain't scary. You know, so he's got that power. He's willing to mix it up. So this should be a pretty good little scrap right here. You know what I'm saying? I think King Judah said he's going to come through tonight. And, you know, King Judah, you know, he's going to have a lot to say. He thinks that Keith Thurman is going to turn back the clock. You know, he thinks he's going to turn back the clock on us and he's going to get this W. He thinks he's going to get the W. I was like, I told him, hell, I don't know, man. I just don't know. You never know what you're going to get when Keith Thurman been off for this long. You know, which version of Keith Thurman are you going to get? You know, I mean, is he still as fast? I mean, we know he's smart. Everybody talks about how smart Keith Thurman is, what a how high his boxing IQ is. You know what I'm saying? But we just don't know. You know, we don't know. We know he looks good, but everything that looked good is that, right? So, you know, they got Yunez, they, you know what I'm saying, they doing all the introductions. This should be a pretty good little fight, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm interested to see who's going to win this one because, you know, some of these champions are going to be facing these guys, you know. So how you guys, man, how y'all been doing out there? Y'all ready for Ryan? Y'all ready for Devin and Rowley? Devin and Rowley, hopefully they make that fight. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a fight I want to see because everybody's starting to make the rounds now. And I want to see Shakur go ahead and, you know, step up and take his next fight. You know, instead of talking about, you know, if you're gonna go back down to 135, you know, go ahead and do it. It's a bunch of good fights for him waiting for him down there. You know, got Shaki Foster. Um, you got Abdullah Mason who wants him. You know, you got the Cuban Andy Cruz. You know, it's a lot of good fights in Ritola down there. So it's a lot of competition down at 135. Push Shakur Stevenson if you want it. So here we go with the first round. As you can see, it's like your boy Teller, he's coming out, he's sharp, he looking sharp. Mendoza, he look like he's Mendoza, he look like he relaxed. No, he don't seem tight. He looking for that. He looking for that one shot. But my boy look big, man. Mendoza look big. And Tellez, he throws a lot of point shots, but he got some solid pops. You know, he don't have no overwhelming power, but man, the boy he can box, man. Kid, he's sharp. He's very sharp. Mendoza, he just missed with that hook, but he looked kind of slow. You know, just feeling each other out. I tell you what, Mendoza, he's gonna get outboxed. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Mendoza, he's gonna get outboxed because Tellez can box his ass off, and he's good at moving around that ring, but he don't take body shots that well. You know what I'm saying? He don't take body shots that well. You know, and Mendoza got that power. So far, they're just keeping the distance, and Tellez, he's just popping the jab, you know, He could win the fight that way if Mendoza don't press it, start putting some pressure on him. Because if he's just gonna stay outside, then this is gonna be an easy fight for Tellez. Because I could see Tellez doing this all night long, man. You know what I'm saying? Just popping a jab and walking around. I mean, even though he ain't running, he just standing because he's just standing there right in front of Mendoza. Mendoza's gonna have to put some pressure, man. I mean, I don't know what strategy he's trying to use here, but or if he studied Tellez, you know what I'm saying? Tellez could do this all night long, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just standing there and letting this dude get points. You know what I'm saying? You too slow, your feet slow. So put some pressure on him. But I see he messing up by looking for that one shot. Say, there it go. And he missed. He missed with the right overhand. Um, Mendoza, he looking for one shot. And that's how he's gonna lose this fight if he go out there in the second round. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, bro? He says he's on that snack pack. He must be, man, because I don't know if you talk about Keith or you talk about this fight, but Mendoza, man, he looking slow out there. He don't look like he got the foot speed. Eunice Tellez, he always looks sharp, bro. He always look like he's on point. He always looked like a polished fighter. He always looked like he's highly polished. He always looks sharp. He always put his combinations together. He just don't have a lot of power. Um, Now, as far as Mendoza, you know, he just kind of like methodical, and you know, so I thought maybe Mendoza would put more pressure on him, you know, because he's gonna lose this a stand-up boxing match. He's gonna lose badly. Now I see his strategy. He's trying to wait to see if your boy gonna make a mistake because Mendoza could put you to sleep, and maybe he's hiding his speed. Maybe he's maybe he's changed. You know, saying he has changed up on his on the rhythm of his punches. You know, so maybe he's trying to lull him to sleep so he can hit him with that quitter. So now they're trying to get a little cutesy with each other and then playing around in the ring. But I noticed Tellez, you know, he's staying out of reach. He's staying out on the outside and staying safe. And Mendoza just trying to time his ass with that one hit a quitter. He's just trying to time. See, he's gonna lose it though, man. He's gonna have to, you know, he's gonna switch that up, bro. You know, put some pressure on this guy. He's trying to make him come to him. And Tellez is not falling for that shit. He ain't falling for it, bro. Mendoza just want him to just drop in real quick. He want him to come to him. Oh, nice body shot, man, by Mendoza. That was a good body shot, bro. Holy shit, that was good. That was a heavy shot to the body. And you know it, you know he's got heavy hands because you know he was able to drop Sebastain Fundora in the seventh round. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't one shot though. It was like three shots. It was a three-shot combination. A left, right, and then another left that took out Fundora. So he's trying to draw Tellez in, you know, trying to get him comfortable. Yeah, but he's losing the boxing match. He's definitely losing these first two rounds, you know. He got Mendoza face red, taking those damn, you know. Ooh, no, oh wait a minute now. Mendoza's starting to chop him a little bit, you know, chop him down a little bit, couple of shots. You know what I'm saying? He's starting to pick it up a little bit, but still, I think this is a Tellez round. You know what I'm saying? I want to see this guy really develop because I think he got potential. I think he got potential. You know what I'm saying? I love his boxing ability. You know, going to the body. Ooh, nice overhand by Tellez, man. Nice setup. I like how he set up. He was like going to the midsection, then came over the top. That was nice. So he lost that round too. Mendoza lost that round too. So we got to see if he got some tricks or if he got another strategy of what he's trying to do. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see him winning it, and at this speed and at this pace. I don't see the strategy for Mendoza except for trying to lure Tellez in and hit him with the bing bing. So he gonna do something. 'Cause I think Tellez he could box like this here for 10 rounds. He could box like this. You know what I'm saying? I've seen him. And see what Barrero did against Tellez was he kept that pressure on Tellez till he broke the hell down. So he really broke Tellez down. You know what I'm saying? And Mendoza, he's gonna have to do the same thing because this guy's a mover. This guy can move, he can float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. So he's dealing with a really good pure boxer. So here you go. So it looked like Mendoza coming out with a little bit more intention to press. But he's trying to be more of a counterpuncher. He's a good counterpuncher. It's just that this dude is excellent at fighting from distance, right? Oh man. It's like and so he done poked him in the eye. Oh shit. Oh shit. Come on now. Get your punk ass and get up. Oh Lord, what the hell are you doing? I know you lying. I know you lying. Oh, so he clashed his head, clashed heads. Come on, man. Get up, man. Get up. I know you lying, bro. Oh man. No, nigga, no. No, nigga, no, no. No, bro. You got to be kidding me. You got to be shitting me. Man, if you don't get your ass up, bro, man, you got to get up, bro. Man, come on now. Come on now. Oh, he broke his nose. Oh man, you got to be kidding me, man. So it looked like they paused the fight. Looked like I don't know. Looked like Yunus. I think he took that. I think that body shot. I think you feel Mendoza power, bro. I ain't finna lie to you. I mean, I know he cluck heads, but man, it's come on now. He's feeling apprehensive about that power he felt. That's what I think, man. What y'all think? Wait, he got blood all over. I mean, yeah, he broke your nose, bro, but you got to keep going. Hey, he got to keep going, man. You can't just. Let's see what they do, man. Don't you quit. Don't you quit. Oh man, this is bad. I mean, we've been seeing some really weird things in this sport. It's like, come on, I've seen fighters fight with big lumps on their heads, and you know what I'm saying? Come on now. Come on, bro. Come on. Oh man, what is he doing? Oh, okay, let's see. It was the head clash. Mendoza might have did that shit on purpose, bro. What y'all think, man? What y'all think? This is some man. Look at oh god, man. If you don't get your pussy ass over there, man, in the goddamn corner, and let's get started. Come on now. Oh man, he still look like he don't. He still look like. Come on, bro. Shake that off. Let's go. I was just bragging on you. And that's how boxing go, man. The dude that you be bragging on that impressed you, that be the dude that punk out. Come on now. So your nose broke. So now that's gonna be bothering Tellez through this fight. Okay, so he's okay. We got the baby back right. Come on. So let's get in there. All right. Come on now. So you already know that Mendoza going for that nose. Look at it. It's all you can't let your opponents know that bother you, bro. Come on, man. It's like, where's your composure? So here we go. They back into it. That was kind of weird. See, going for that nose. See, Mendoza already going for that nose. So okay, good overhand by Tellez. Good overhand. And like I said, he don't have a lot of power, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys been following him or have you seen one of his fights, but you know, he be in there now. He be fighting his ass off. Don't get me wrong, but he don't have that power like that. He's trying to keep that nose off the line because it must be still bothering him. He must be broke his nose. He's trying to keep that. He's trying to keep that nose out the way. Okay, these dudes do not like each other. Okay, this is gonna be a little dirty. I like that. I like that. So Mendoza, come on now, what you gonna do? Right? Like I said, at this distance, you know what I'm saying, Tellez is gonna beat him to the punch every time. Oh, wait a minute now. He just got hit with something. He was off balance. His legs, Tellez's legs looked like they was a little loose. It was a little loose. He got hit with a little something he didn't see. It wasn't a big punch, but it looked like Tellez a little off balance. Good 1-2 by Tellez. You know what I'm saying? Tellez, he's still fainting and fainting and you know what I'm saying, still doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? But Mendoza can't seem to can't get his range. I don't know why, because he hasn't got hit with nothing like, that's debilitating, But he's not a real Mendoza ain't no graceful boxer though. He's just a solid dude got power. See, now he's still trying to hit him with that right, man. It's like he gonna have to break him down to the body. I think Mendoza, man, he gonna have to go to that body and slow Tellez down before he can land that shot. But look like Tellez look like he's back in the game. Look like he got his head back together. That was a real to me that kind of all that reaction shit. That's just we're just in a different era of boxing. You're supposed to hide all that shit from your opponent. You're not supposed to let your opponent know that you're hurt. And he all crawling all across the damn canvas. I'm just y'all talking to an old school guy here. So I'm not used to seeing that from fighters. And I'm not in the ring, so I don't know how hurt the guy was, but it just looked real soft to me. So what's this, round 4? So tell us, same thing coming out, popping his punches. Good shot. Good shot by Mendoza to the body. You know what I'm saying? Mendoza, he's doing a lot of posturing, while Tellez is just racking up points. That was a weird shot, overhand, barely connected for Tellez. Tellez, you know, he's keeping that distance, that range. He's keeping that range, and he's a pretty good range fighter too. and he rarely loses his form. You know what I'm saying, during the fight, you know what I'm saying? He's just really good at what he does. That's if Mendoza allow him. He's gonna have to put some body. He's gonna have to put some work to the body, man. Because right now he's fighting Tellez fight. Good body shot by Mendoza. He put a couple of shots to the bread basket of Tellez. So let's see if he can keep it up. But he's gonna have to put more body work in to make it effective. So far, oh, nice uppercut by Mendoza. Look like Mendoza. I could tell there's just a little uptick in his punch output. Oh, good shot to the head by Tellez. It's a good shot. Good. This is a good little matchup. But we got to get Mendoza. He's got to get a little bit more activated. So far Tellez, he's just doing the same thing over and over. Jab, jab, overhand. Um, he's standing right in front of him. There's a lot of blood coming from that nose. Nice. He's popping that jab real nice. Ooh, overhand, a straight right by Tellez. Nice scoring shot. So it looked like he's just gonna cruise it out from this range right from the outside. But that nose is bleeding. But it looked like it ain't really taking no effect. Yeah, looking at that crack stream, King. Hold on, y'all. I got this send King this stream. Let's see. Let's see. Oh man, it done knocked me off my damn thing. That god damn. It done knocked the damn fight off. I got to get it again, y'all. Here we go. All right, we back in the business. Oh, nice body shot by Mendoza. So Mendoza, he's just trying to chop him down to the body a little at a time, but I think he need to put in more work. But he is a pro. Another nice little shot to the hip. He's going to them hips. A lot of fainting going on. Come on now. Somebody engage. Let's go. Let's go. Stop standing in front of each other. Let's go. Oh, he missed with the uppercut. Tellez missed with the uppercut. Mendoza looked solid, man. He looked like he looked solid. Yunez, there you go, popping the jab. Nice little jab to the body by Mendoza. And shots are firing between. I don't know. I don't know. It's like Tellez look like he's just. Oh, nice body shot by Tellez. But he look a little squeamish. Nice counter by Mendoza. You know what I'm saying? Mendoza, he know how to stay low. Tellez, he's in and out, and it's perfect. It's like you could tell he's a really solid pro. Oh, nice headshot by Tellez. Tellez winning this fight. He's winning, man. It's like Mendoza can't box with this dude. Referee just warned Mendoza for hitting low. But so far, I got Tellez winning. Oh, that's another hip shot by Mendoza. Oh, nice. Ooh, nice hook by Tellez. This shit's starting to warm up a little bit. And that's what Mendoza want. He want that. He want those exchanges. You know what I'm saying, on the inside. Hey, let me tell you something. Tellez, he never backs down. That's how he lost to Barroso. Because you know, they were going at it, bro. This dude, he is not he's game, bro. He's really game when it comes down to, you know, throwing, getting into the fight. He won't back down now. He won't back down. He got a lot of pride. But man, as you can see, he's really good, man. He's, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he's gonna beat like a Boots or a Virgil Ortiz, but I like him. I like Tellez, man. He's a tough dude, you know. I don't think Mendoza can he's gonna be his foot speed. I don't think he's gonna be able to keep up with Tellez. I don't think he's gonna be able to keep. What's going on, Jay? I don't think he's gonna be able to keep up. You could see the speed difference. And so far they gave Tellez all 4 rounds, and they only gave Mendoza. They gave Mendoza 1 round. Joe Gooston look old as hell, y'all. He look like he melting or some shit. Okay, Mendoza's starting to throw them things. He just hit him across the top of the forehead. Okay, Mendoza's starting to slang now. Okay, okay, now Tellez coming back to the body. All right, we're starting to warm up a little bit here. We're starting to get into the fight. Fight's starting to break out. You know, Mendoza across the head. Let's see. Come on now, let's go. Let's pick it up. Tellez ain't backing down. He's like, let's go. Nice little body jab to the body by Tellez. Want to see now Mendoza, this is what he want. That's the only way he's gonna be able to win this fight. I couldn't see what kind of shot that was because the camera angle. But they trying to trade a little bit. I think they got that nosebleed under control. Cause I don't see it. That was a good jab by Mendoza. Now my shit want to buffer. Now my shit want to buffer. I can't see what the hell going on now because shit buffering. I don't know. Somebody must be told TBC what's going on because now my shit buffering. I was going good. I don't know. Still buffering. What up, King?
What up, man? You can hear me?
Yeah, my shit buffering now. My shit was going good, man.
Bro, I can't find nothing to watch it on, bro.
Yeah, just find Crack Stream. Go to Crack Stream. That's where I just went straight to Crack Stream, and it ain't even doing all that.
Yeah, I know, but you know, the last time I never could get on crack streams. Like I never could get it. Every time I go to crack stream, it tell me that I need to download something else just to watch crack stream.
No, it's a few of them. Go to Crack Stream, Stream Live Sports, NBA, LB, Major League. Go to that. I went straight on to it. I think you be going to all them different ones. They got a bunch of 'em. So look like they screen they getting Mendoza, hey man, let's get motivated, put that pressure on. He says he said I got Keith by the upset by KO 8-10. Man, come on, man. Man, what is everybody done turned into Keith Thurman fans? Everybody done turned into Keith Thurman fans tonight. Sound like you got it.
Yeah, I
Sound
got
like
it.
you
I
got
got
it.
it now. Come on, now I gotta see if I can.
So this is the fight I was talking about, King. Um, that dude, Younes Tellez, man, he's a pretty good boxer. He kind of reminded me of Xander a little bit, what I'm saying? But Xander's not this physical.
Right. You can still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm
See-
trying something new on this.
Oh boy, Mendoza trying to throw them things, man. He's trying to put a little power on it. Now, he coming forward now, he's putting the pressure on. Now they're just kind of tapping back and forth. He's starting to contact now to the body. So he's trying to get him mixed up into the fight. Oh, uppercut. Oh, body shot by Mendoza. Mendoza's starting to get to the body now. Holy shit. And let me tell you something. Tellez don't take body shots that good, bro. He don't take body shots like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Mendoza. Now this is where Mendoza gonna go to work. That was a good body shot by Tellez. That was a good body shot. Okay, the fight. Oh, this is where we want to be right here. Overhand by Tellez. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, Mendoza. This where you need to be, bro. You got to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Don't let this moment go by. This is what you need because you're down by at least 4 rounds. You know, either this, Mendoza, he's a hell of a pro because he's not rushing it and he's letting the fight come to him. But shit, you losing, bro. Tellez, what I'm saying? He's he's got the momentum right now. And I thought Mendoza was taking the momentum there a minute ago, but that was a good body shot. They're going back and forth. Oh, nice body shot by Mendoza, man. Mendoza got some heavy fucking hands, man. You know, no matter how many good shots that Tellez hit him with, it just don't have the same impact. Even though he's winning the points, Mendoza's got them heavy ass hands, bro. Man, look like they both tied. He said, Judah, Jay, he's speaking to you. He says, I'm watching this on now. That's what I'm watching on. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I had found it. Now I'm trying to figure out how to watch this shit. Because on my old phone, bro, I used to be able to like talk to you on YouTube and then have a pop-up screen where I can keep talking to you, but I'll be watching the fight too on my phone. I'm trying to figure out how to do that now.
Y'all be having them fancy iPhones and all that shit. I don't know about all that. Y'all be having them fancy iPhones. I got my Android. I'm good.
I got an Android. I got a Samsung, bro. I don't do that iPhone. I don't do the iPhone, bro.
So look like they got the nosebleed under control because I don't see the blood gushing. I thought maybe his nose was broke. And maybe it is, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they just got it, got it under control, But Tellez look like he's still, he got hit pretty good. Right, so far so good. He's been taking on, the uptick in activity by Mendoza because Mendoza's getting more good shots in. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, your boy Tellez ain't no joke, bro. You know what I'm saying? The boy is accurate. Don't have a lot of power, but he really does like to fight. Nice overhand by Mendoza. Mendoza just got to keep up the combinations, man. It's like when he get in a couple of good shots, he don't keep going. And it's like he just falls back into the rhythm of the fight where he's losing. He's allowing your boy to be first. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Caesar? Hello?
Yes.
What'd
You
you
can
say,
hear me?
bro? Yeah, I can hear you. Caesar, you there?
Yeah, you can't hear me no more?
No, I'm talking to this other guy I had lit up.
Oh,
What's going on, Caesar? Might be one of our people. He's just on another name or something. Yeah, he dipped. So look like Mendoza. I took my eyes off for a second. Look like his eye is busted up.
see, the only problem now, Paul, is that I can watch it while I'm talking to you, right? But the
Uh-huh.
volume of the fight is the same volume of you. You see what I'm saying? I can't turn one down.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That shit, they're messing me up, man. I'm gonna just watch it
You
on
ain't
the
got
other
no
phone. I'm gonna watch the
you
fight.
ain't got no computer?
Man, I don't feel like messing with that damn laptop, and I don't know. Well, I could do it. That'll
What
probably
up?
be
What up?
better. But
What's up, dog? What you say that? What you say now? Oh, okay.
yeah, I said that'll probably be better to do it on my laptop.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I have my laptop, then I have my phone.
Right, right.
You see, yeah, these boys starting to, they're starting to get down to the nitty gritty. You know, like I said, Tellez is an excellent boxer, man. It look like Mendoza don't want to box no more. But if he can't keep up that body attack, he's just gonna lose a really good little competitive fight. He look like Mendoza kind of broke down a little bit, like he can't pick it up. He's still getting in a couple of body shots here and there, but I think his eye done got towed back. Oh, he going, boy, Tellez going for that eye. He see blood and now he rejuvenated. He's going for that eye, Mendoza. Mendoza eye look kind of bad. He's trying to guard that eye. Now Tellez, yeah, you injured. Man, look at the side of Mendoza's head. It look like a bloody mess. Damn. I see. I was talking to you, Judah, man. I ain't even get to see what happened to his damn eye. The hell happened to the eyeball? I hope they show it. He got a cut. They got a cut over his eye. These two been doing a lot of bumping their heads and stuff like that. It's bound to happen, but unless Mendoza pick it up, he gonna lose this one. He gonna have to. He can't fight at that pace. He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to pick it up, man. Because Tellez is just a more active fighter. He throws a lot more volume and he's accurate. So, Mendoza's gonna have to put some hurt on him. And I've seen that too. Tellez he'll sling to the end, but I've seen him, that body shots just slow his ass down.
Right.
Now Mendoza, but I don't look like Mendoza got that push though. He just kind of going with the flow, and if he keep going at the flow, then he's gonna lose because Tellez he can throw like this all night. He's gonna have to go to that ass, man. Mendoza, you're gonna have to go to his ass, bro. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Mendoza, every now and then, he'll throw a couple of good shots, and then he'll just start eating everything Tellez throw, and it's just he just don't seem to have the volume. So he's got to pick up his punch rate. Come on, Mendoza, he just throwing the 1-2. Come on, man. You think you gonna knock my man out with that bullshit? You know what I'm saying? Tellez coming on with it, man. He's really pouring on the points. Nice body shot by Tellez. Not a lot of power, but it's accurate, it's quick, snap on his punches, it looks good. No, 1-2 by Tellez. Oh, Tellez got in a nice combination. Oh, uppercut by Tellez. Good. Good Lord. He's starting to style a little bit on Mendoza. He's starting to style a little bit on Mendoza. See Mendoza done slowed down. Now now he done fucked up. Now he gotta come back with something, Mendoza. Come on now. He sense that you're weakening. He feel confident now. Nice straight right by Tellez. Oh, okay, Mendoza came back with the goddamn uppercut. Okay, let's go. God damn it, let's go. All right, come on now. See that now, Mendoza, you back with the bullshit, man. You know, I think he's just a natural counterpuncher. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he don't like to lead that much. See Mendoza, he connect with the uppercut, but he don't follow it up with shit. See, he waiting for Tellez to do everything. Come on, bro. You know you losing this fight. Somebody in your corner need to tell you you're losing this fight, and Tellez just picking them off from the outside. Come on, bro. It's like his team didn't come in with a game plan, and it's like he just kind of going with the flow and trying to figure him out as he go. And he already see the guy's a boxer, so that means he's gonna have to be the one to initiate, have to put the pressure on, because he could fight from that range, like I said, all night long. And he's not gonna fold one or two good little shots. You know, so you're gonna have to keep that up, have a sustained attack to beat a fighter like you, Yunez Tellez. He's gonna have to have a sustained attack, man. He's not gonna just beat him sporadically. You know, throwing a heavy punch here and there. Look at that. He got some veteran moves. That was a good uppercut. He got some good veteran moves. Tellez, I'm talking about. He got some really good veteran moves, man. I like this fighter, man. I like that fighter, man. Mendoza, he's just kind of like a one-trick pony. Yeah, this is your kind of fighter, King Judah. This Tellez guy, you like him. Tellez.
Tellez.
You like that dude. That dude he nice.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck wrong with my laptop, bro. I know this shit. I got it right, but I can't make it big. You know how you press the button, you know how it show when you put your mouse on the thing, it show you the option to enhance the screen and make it big. That won't come up for me.
Oh shit. Mendoza caught him right on the damn chin, but he didn't do nothing. But he caught Tellez right on the chin coming in too. Shit,
Tellez the one with the white and gray shorts.
Yeah. He just caught him coming in, bro. I thought that damn. That shit didn't do nothing.
Yeah, Tellez, he's straight. What weight class this is? Oh, super welterweight.
154. 154. Was it welterweight? Is it super? I thought it was 154. I thought he was at 154.
Yeah,
because he fought Barrero.
Yeah, super welterweight is 154.
Yeah, 154. Man, I don't know what the hell Mendoza is doing. You know, so I think he's just a little wore out. I don't think he got that second win. You know what I'm saying? He's just waiting on Tellez. Tellez, you could tell he's just better conditioning. You know what I'm saying? Just a different class of fighter. And look at it, his shots, his strills got snapped and they straight, man. I'm talking about. Oh, now Mendoza, goddamn it, he a barbarian. He a caveman. Now. He just an ugly fighter. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no grace. He got heavy hands. That was a good body shot too by Mendoza. But he just don't keep. He just his offense depends on what Tellez give him.
Yeah, Mendoza ain't never planning on winning this fight by points.
Right? Hell no. But you know that. But he didn't plan on that shit with Fundora when he knocked his ass out.
Right.
Mm-mm. Yeah. See, I told you he could outbox. I knew he could outbox Mendoza, but I thought Mendoza maybe, was going to put that power on him and maybe hit him with some good shots. But Tellez is an excellent boxer. Man, he's an excellent fighter. I don't know how far he's going to go in the 154 division because somebody like what's the dude name that fought Crawford, the white guy? Um, what's that little white foreign guy name? Yeah, Madronov. Madronov and him, that'll be a good fight. These two, I would love to see him fight Madronov. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be, or Zayas or somebody, another pure boxer. That'd be a good fight for Tellez. I think he's ready. I just want to see him fight one more fight and you know what I'm saying, one more fight before he go for, the big time, Just maybe one
Keith
more
Thurman
fight.
should be next, right?
Yeah, Keith Thurman fight is next. I just want to see him fight one more good fight, and I think Tellez will be up in there with him. I think he'll have a chance to, threaten anybody because the division is, it's kind of weak. I want to see what Fundora look like tonight too. You know what I'm saying? Because Fundora, I think what he got the WBC. I think Fundora got the WBC. So they're gonna be doing some unifying here, and whoever if Fundora look crazy good, man, it's gonna be up.
That's what I can do.
If Fundora, we know who won this. Come on now, stop, put your hand down, Mendoza.
That man say he got a chance.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, not if he was watching the fight like we was. He must be looking at himself from another angle because you clearly lost that. But it's fights like that that's educational, and I think that's going to help him in his, in his growth. That's going to help him in his growth because he should have fought. See, he should have fought Barrero like that from range instead of trying to fight on the inside with Barrero. And Barrero broke his ass down, and Barrero ain't even that good. So
I figured it out,
Barrero. That's good. That's what's up. Shit, you should have that shit said. How many fights you don't watch? And talk to me.
Well, no, I just got a new phone. My last phone broke. I just got a new phone.
I was gonna say you should have this down to a science. So I thought that was a pretty good little scrap. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't boring. So they got them another little Hispanic type fighter here. So they got them another one that they could put some hopes into.
So he a champion then. So you know who all the champions at 154?
Isn't it Fundora? It's what's his name? Joey. What's the guy that just beat the Russian? Damn, I can't
Kelly, Josh Kelly.
Kelly, yeah, Josh Kelly. Who else? Who else?
Boots not a champion yet, is he? Or Zayas?
Yeah, Zaya's got a belt. See, you got title holders holding the belt, and they don't have any star power anymore. It's like the belts are just changing hands, you know.
Right.
So that in a way, it's kind of good, but that's because we get to see these guys kind of mix it up. You know, we'll see if Jamel Charlo can get back into the groove and maybe get him a belt because these guys are not all that. They're not that good. So I could see Jerron Booth getting that belt off Zayas. And then it's going to be a problem because, with Boots having a belt, you know what I'm saying? You got Fedora with a belt, you know what I'm saying? Shit, them some good fights. Those are some good fights, some solid fights. So they're showing Fundora, man, that jab is going to be a motherfucker for Keith. That jab, man, Fedora got is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I see you, Keith. I see you setting up for how to move your head for the jab, you know? See, everybody got their hopes in the Keith Thurman. You know? Keith Thurman, he a legend now. Don't get me wrong. I talk a lot of shit about Keith, but I respect Keith's skills when I'm saying, let's see what he got left. Kind of excited to see what old Keith get in there. See what he got. But I do think we might see him get knocked out tonight. Look at old Sean Porter. So everybody done Keith fan team that came out tonight, Say, but Keith got a lot of star power, man. A lot of people still love Keith. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Your boy Errol Spence, he been doing more interviews and stuff. So he got the dreads now. So the main event about to happen. So a lot more people starting to hit crack stream. You got that Teles, you know what I'm saying? Keep growing, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope to see more of him, man. I want to see him with you know what I'm saying, see him in more fights. Ooh, damn. This is showing that blood and the snot. Jeez. Yeah, he won that one. That was a good solid victory. That was a good solid victory. Mm. Yes, sir. He was a little shaky, you know what I'm saying? But he pulled it out. But that shows you that, Mendoza, even though he ain't no great boxer, you know what I'm saying? He could put some hurt on you. He could put some hurt on you. And see this dude, man, that was a good little battle. So and now we're about to figure it out. Now we're about to see if Keith can make his mark. We've already seen Danny Garcia go out like Willie Lump. So you know what I'm saying? See all the legends from 2015 to 2000 through to 2020, you know what I'm saying? All them legends, you know what I'm saying? Starting to see what they got left. You know what I'm saying? They go young Fundora, That boy know he is skinny, you know. He says, I don't fuck with Keith, but I got him stopping Fundora or it goes the distance draw. Damn, Jay, you really got that kind of confidence in Keith Thurman? Jeez, man. I'm like, wow. Keith got a lot of respect, man, in these boxing streets. I'm just saying. Oh, he got a lot of respect in these boxing streets, bro. Yeah, that fight with Tim Zoo, you know what I'm saying? That fight was That was a hell of a fight. I mean, Tim Tszyu ain't been the same since that Fundora fight. And look at him working on the looping shot. Man, let me tell you something. Sebastian, if he fall for that, man, he'll be a fool. Man, Tim Tszyu didn't know what the hell was happening to him when he got beat up by Fundora. Fundora looked like a damn choir boy until he stopped putting them hands on you, man. Damn. I thought, man, I gotta go back and look at that fight. He beat the shit out of Tim Tszyu. Man. Woo. This gonna be good, y'all. I don't know. This gonna be good. Let's go, goddamn it. Let's get it. Goddamn David and Goliath, baby. David and Goliath. Man, boy, Joe Goose is looking old, bro. God damn. He need to go get a facelift or something. Man, I know it's been some years. God damn, kid, it's been about it's been about shit. It's been about damn near 10 years, isn't it? 8 or 10 years since we've been on this thing. Oh, he's 37. Keith is 37.
Yeah,
Y'all still feel like Keith gonna pull this thing out?
Yeah, man, Keith the same age. Yeah, I got Keith.
Man, 37. I think Fundora, what, 28? If that?
Yeah, Fundora kind of young.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that Fundora, he don't look like he don't look nervous at all. Yeah, he's 28.
I don't know, bro.
6'5".
I ain't just trying to say it because but you know, my generation 37 a little different than the past generation 37.
Yeah.
You know, we're a little more athletic than the average 37-year-olds.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll agree with that. You know, but shit, 28 is 28, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
37.
Right.
You know, I went out there on the basketball court when I was 37 trying to run with them goddamn 18-year-olds and shit. And them motherfuckers like they were moving like goddamn gazelles and shit.
But I do know, now I'm gonna tell you something. I read something though. They say that, you know, most time you assume that somebody's physical peak is at like 27, 28, right? But that a study did show that a man actually really is at his physical peak at between 37 and 38. That's when you're gonna be your most lean and most muscular.
Well,
After that, yeah.
I've seen studies where they say 57 is the motherfucking is the time that your dick is the biggest.
Hey, shit. Hey, that's something to look forward to, Paul.
It said that's where you do your best. That's where you do your best in bed, bro.
Shit, that's something to look forward to then. Getting older ain't so bad.
Oh boy. It's like they doing everything to goddamn distract from this thing. Let's go. Mm. I mean, if that was goddamn true, you see all the old niggas have all the women.
See, the crazy thing is they do these days, but it's mostly for the money. But these young girls, man, I'm telling you, these young girls, their preference is older men. They want somebody
Yeah.
that can fund their lifestyle. They want you to give them an allowance.
So all they do is give you a little the poon tang, and so they could go get a Birkin bag.
Right.
It's like no, right. Them old niggas used to having some greens and rice to go along with their poon tang. You know what I'm saying? We want a little bit of red beans and rice, a little chicken, a little chicken, a little bed talk. You know what I'm saying? It's like can't deal with these young chicks. These young chicks are ruthless. You know, they just
Yeah,
want to
then they
give you some
overprice
and go
their stuff.
straight to the
Back in
phone.
the day, back in the day, bro, you pay a little bill, keep it moving. They want you to pay the car note, the rent, and everything else.
Mm-hmm. And then give you something about 2 times a week or some shit. Rub some. They don't even want to rub no Bengay on your knee, nigga. So one time. That's what it says on the back of it. One time, not 2 times. One time.
Shit, I called
That's
him Keith at one time.
mm, we're gonna see tonight. Keith got the little strut. You know what I'm saying? I see that's a champion right there, boy. That boy done been here before. Look at him. He's performing. You go out here and get his ass knocked out. He finna go out here. Look at him talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at him. He bumping his face. Look at him. They love Keith. They love Keith, boy. What's good? What's going on, Robert Emily Jones in the building? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they love Keith. Everybody love Keith, goddamn. Keith finna get his ass tore up. Keith finna get his ass tore up, Ramon. He's
Man,
finna get his ass tore up.
Keith came to shock the world. Floyd coming back, Keith done came back, Era coming back.
I mean, you know, it's like all them old. They just had to take a vacation. Shit. I know Keith want to fight. He probably want to fight Spence next. Everybody who didn't fight, you know, Charlo. That'll be a good little roundabout. But I don't
Right.
know how it's gonna happen with half the people going to Zuffa boxing. Um, you know what I'm saying, and the other half staying on this side. So it just depends, you know. But if they
Well,
can make the
Zuffa in
fight,
the ring, at least the Zuffa in the ring, I think they'll do business together.
oh yeah, Rum Emily Jones in the building. You know what I'm saying? He said, "What up? What up, King?" He just hollering
Man,
at
tell
you.
him I say what's up. I can't read the chat right
Oh,
now because, like I said, I'm watching it. I'm watching the fight.
oh, that's cool. That's cool. He said he can't reach chat. Man, my shit buffering because you know it's coming in. It's going. You know, it's not buffering bad. Though. Sebastain Fundora, 23 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, 15 KOs. Come on, let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Man, screw the dramatics, man. You're not a star like that. Just walk out to the damn ring. You're not a star. It's like you don't have what Keith got, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got that kind of person. That boy got the most boring personality. You know, all these fighters, they got the most boring personality.
Shit.
Look at him. It's like, geez, just go and get in the ring. But you know that sometimes you take an ass whipping from somebody who's just regular. Oh yeah. And that is one long kid, man. You
Yeah,
got
but you know
Keith.
what's
You got
crazy
Keith
is,
rubbing in with John. You got Keith.
yeah, I got Keith too. But you know, what's crazy? Well, I want Keith to win. I know, you know, I know it's a good chance he might get there, but I want Keith to win.
The only reason I don't want Keith to win because I know if he get a belt, he gonna be selective as a motherfucker. He gonna be holding up. He just gonna hold the shit out the belt. That's the only. I ain't got nothing against Keith, but I just know if he get that damn belt, good lord, and
He
don't
gonna
let
hold
him
that thing for
unify,
years. Hey, you know what he
bruh.
gonna do? Hey, you know how he duck pull? He'll make a fight, but he'll get injured in camp. That's how he hold on to them belts.
You already know. Man, if you get the WBC, they'll strip his ass. They will strip shit out you. WBC, you're gonna have to pay to play. He says Fundora by decision. Okay, we got some Fundora. What's going on, Lee? Backs up in the building, bro. What's happening, bro? We got some people. Okay. Okay, Doc said I got Fundora. Okay, we got a couple of Fundoras. Okay. I was like, damn. I was like, I couldn't believe how many people thought Keith was gonna win this thing. You know, but I understand. You know, Keith still got some, you know what I'm saying, they believe in the old Justice friends and shit like that. You know. What's going on, Lee? God damn. It's like I'm excited. Why I'm so excited about this shit? It's
That's
like
that Keith
really,
Thurman effect. I told you.
say Keith lose and I'm gonna have to buy all kind of steaks this week. He said I don't get paid till Friday. Hey, boy,
Oh,
that's
he
why
done
they got
made some
cash
bets.
out, baby. That's why they got that cash out, Robin Emily Jones. That's why they got cash out. You know.
So what you think is gonna go the distance though?
No, I think Fedora gonna knock Keith ass out.
Damn, that's gonna be the end of one thing.
I mean, I think Keith got more skills and more knowledge. I just think he old and
Man,
haven't
if
been
Keith get
active.
knocked out, boy, if Keith get knocked out, I'm gonna call this fight one more time. That was his last time
He
he got in there. Got his head knocked out.
he ain't got them wheels, man. Keith could get out of dodge. He used to be able to, he like Ali. His legs was his defense,
Yeah.
and you know, say I don't know if he still got the legs. He might beat Fundora, but I just don't think a 37-year-old Keith Thurman is gonna be able to. Yeah, okay, we got what's going on, Willie? He says Fundora by stoppage round 8. Yeah, I can see that. But you know, but Keith got a lot of love, man. He is a bona fide star. He really is, man. People really love Keith. He says
Yeah, he
Keith
got
does.
that delusion of
No,
confidence.
I
He got
think
that
so too,
delusion of
man. I think he got old too, bro. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
he
It's
got that
like I
delusion
agree.
of confidence
Fedora
and
by
he
KO.
lied on the
Yeah,
trump.
I think you know, he just got that young man kinetic energy, man. Once he gets started, he could just go on. He just keep punching you and shit, man. It's like he's smart as hell, though. Don't get me wrong. But everybody who really knocked down Fundora did it in the 7th round. You know, Erickson Lubin knocked him down in the 7th round. Brian Mendoza, the last guy we just saw, he knocked him down in the 7th round. So in the 7th, it's something about that 7th round. You know what I'm saying? That's the Achilles heel for Fundora. So it's something about round number 7. That motherfucker go down and he's vulnerable. I don't know if he done sold his soul to the devil or something. And the 7th round is his most vulnerable round or something. But you know, he's gonna hit that mat. If Keith has a chance, just go all out in the 7th.
Oh man, you seen that movie? You talking about selling it? So you seen that movie Ready or Not?
Yeah.
Man, that movie good, bro. I just saw part 2.
Oh yeah? I gotta check that
Yeah.
out. He says Keith got a lot of mouth. Of course, that's his selling point.
Oh, the
You
fight
know?
started.
Yes, sir. Keith got that Marine cut.
Damn, Keith little, bro.
Oh,
Now,
he just took 4
Fundora
straight.
is a damn weight bullet, bro. That's a heavyweight.
God damn! Did you see that straight shot to his forehead, to Keith's forehead? Keith looked
Yeah,
like he was about to go down. He looked like he was about to go down there.
Keith don't know what to do. He need to go for his body. Why did brother? That's a fucking heavy, bro. No, bro. I'm sorry, but that's a heavyweight, bro.
Keith looked focused, man. You Keith looked like he focused as hell because he got to make it look good.
Bro, this
he
ain't
was.
right, bro. This like Devin fighting a flyweight.
You see that? You see that jab from across the ring? Oh my God, he ain't nowhere in the vicinity.
There you
He
go,
gonna
Keith. You
come up
gotta.
over the top. That
That's what Keith gonna have to do.
go up under the jab. He still got wheels. He still got a couple of little wheels left. Now, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Doc says, he says, Keith, it says this can still a fight, though. He said, I give him that. Yeah.
Why I'm the
Man, he
only
just got,
person in the world that can tell that Fundora not supposed to be fighting these dudes, but nothing about them is the same. That's a totally different human. That's a totally different size human.
that nigga a Nephilim, man. He's a fucking Nephilim.
Right.
That nigga is a Nephilim. They supposed to all been gone in the flood from the first destruction of the world. That nigga still here.
They love to see that, bro. But let me tell you something. Nobody talk about. They always talk about, oh no, he can make the weight. But do you know if they had a black man that big fighting them small dudes, the whole boxing world would be outraged.
Now, how long can keep circling the ring like this and blocking those, staying on the
There you go,
outside
Keith.
like that? Now, I hope you know that Fundora is an excellent uppercut puncher. I mean, he's good on the inside too.
Well, that's why I want Keith in on the inside. But see, long as Fundora fighting tall like that, man, Keith ain't gonna win this fight, bro.
Ah, shit!
That don't make no sense.
We've been saying that from the damn beginning. If he go on the inside, he got the Eric Lubin effect. You see how he bent up Eric Lubin when he went to the inside. Shit. So basically, inside outside, he's got to find the sweet spot, like Mendoza did. He got to get on the inside, get on the outside real quick, but he got to throw that looping left and right. See, there you go. Now that's the shit that'll knock Fundora out. He just got to get in range to throw
Bro,
them
look at the
shit.
size of Fundora gloves, and now look at Keith Thurman gloves. He's a much bigger human, bro.
That nigga's 6'5". Keith is like 5'8". You know what I'm saying? Of course.
That dude need to move up, bro. I'm sick of this shit. I don't like that, bro. I'm really about to start exposing all these ones that people praise for no reason. Anyway, it's time for him to move up. I used to be on hard David Benavidez, but he did move up and he still was whooping people. So I don't, he did what he had to do. The rest of them, nah, bro, it's time for them to move up.
I'm talking about, man. I know he live in the cut. He fucking up somebody's farm, eating all them vegetables and shit, man. Because if he eat one bologna sandwich, that nigga gonna be overweight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga eat a pork chop sandwich, it'd be over. That nigga fucking up farms, cornfields. That nigga eating up got 3 heads of lettuce and shit. You know what I'm saying? He eating nothing but vegetables. Because how he gonna stay at that weight? I don't know. He says, Keith got that Marine haircut. Yeah, he better fight like a damn Marine. He look like he fighting like them guys from 1901. He going to the body nicely. Keith, he's picking his shots, but he got to stay way out there. It's funny because most people just let Sebastian, jab him. Keith, he's keeping that head off the line. He's doing a nice job, but of course he's
Look at
not
him
getting
almost
in.
field.
Oh shit! Yeah, you must be ahead of me, cause I just saw that.
Bro, he too big, man. Nah, bro, this dude got to move up, bro. Something got to be talked about. This got to be talked about.
Yeah, he's a big motherfucker, man. He looked like man, I don't know, man. That dude, shit. They need to have a height league.
That's what I'm saying.
Man,
See, they'll tell you that, oh no, he just taller. No, bro, you can tell the difference between somebody who just tall. His hands and his head, nothing. All his measurements is way bigger than Keith. He's a bigger human being. He in the wrong weight class.
don't start crying now. Keith agreed to the fight. God damn it, it is
Well, no,
what
I'm
it
just
is.
saying, no, bro. Thurman, Fundora don't need to be fighting none of them dudes at 54. He need to be a light heavyweight or a heavyweight.
I'm gonna tell you, Keith's gonna get tired of punching up like that. You get tired of punching up. That's gonna be tough too. Trying to dart in and dart out at 37. You know, can Keith keep up this damn pace, man? You know what I'm saying? That's a lot for a 37-year-old to keep circling the ring like that. You know.
Really, Fundora is the size of the way that people try to claim Devin is. They all, oh, Devin bigger than everybody. No, that's Fundora is what they claim Devin is.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, like this is, as long as he don't go to Keith Thurman body, Keith Thurman will stay. He might stay in this fight, but he start going to that body,
right?
It's gonna be a wrap. He says, Keith can't keep up this pace. I know. I said I was telling King Judah that. I was like, he's not gonna be. Oh shit! What? He blocked it. Partially blocked that left hook. Shit, Keith, watch out. I'm up here excited. I'm up here just scared for Keith Thurman. I'm up here scared for Keith Thurman, bro. I'm like, bro, like, he looks slow. Oh God, he looks slow.
I don't think he's. I think he's unsure. He don't know what to do. This nigga fighting the biggest person he ever seen in his life.
Well, I think he already knew how tall he was. So, you know. What the
They
hell
say he
going
been
on?
sparring heavyweights.
That boy got that good hair, don't he? That hair slick. Like he got a conch in his head.
Keith ain't been the same since he cut that ponytail, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, David and Goliath.
What stupid ass.
Yeah, he almost fell. He was off balance though. Yeah, he kind of overextended himself. Well, Keith ain't bamped up yet. He ain't bamped up yet. Yeah, that's what I think too. I think that too, Lee. I think he's just a little over the hill. But I mean, for a 37-year-old, he's doing excellent. You know, against an active 28-year-old. You know what I'm saying? I give him credit. You know. But them wheels, boy, keep breaking them wheels out, baby. Nobody got wheels like Keith Thurman. Don't get caught going backwards, idiot. Don't get caught going backwards. You ain't giving this dude nothing. Oh man, he ain't giving him nothing to look out for. Come on now, Keith. You just on the outside moving around. Come on, Keith. Look at me rooting for Keith Thurman. Ain't this some shit?
Just look at the size of Keith's hand compared to Fundora body. His hand's not big enough to cause damage.
I told you that damn boy's a monster. That boy was created in a lab. God damn, boy. Come on, Keith, fall back. Jeez. There you go. Look at that. This is an easy payday for Keith Thurman. Yeah, then he gonna do this shit the whole fight. Come on, Keith. You gotta go to his midsection. You know what I'm saying? Dip low, go to his midsection, and go to the other side, fool. What the fuck you doing? It's like you way quicker than him. Come on. See, God damn, Keith. I see what you're doing. You're just throwing a couple of whaps and getting out of the Keith might get knocked out late. You say, He said, Keith have to play not to stay. He's here to play. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Ram. He think we haven't peeped that shit. You ain't doing shit in the ring, boy. He says, Keith said he would use his feet as part of his game plan. You think you think he got to tell us that shit? This boy's 6'5" with a 80-inch arm span, of course. He says Fundora is a big time weight bully, yeah. But Keith a big boy too, believe it or not. All these dudes should be fighting at different weight class. But Fundora is just ridiculous. Yeah, I think Keith's gonna get wore down, bro. Ooh, look how big that son bitch is, man. He was looking skinny as hell when he was in that road, but look at him now. Oh my God, bro, this dude is massive.
Man, this nigga can play shooting guard in the NBA, man.
Mm-hmm. See, they want the knockout. They want that knockout over there. Because it looks bad on Fundora if he can't knock out an old Keith Thurman. But then Keith Thurman ain't engaging really like that. He's not engaging enough. So, you know, for Keith Thurman to get his fans, you know, excited, he's gonna have to put up a fight. He says, this look like when you were a kid trying to fight your uncle at the family reunion. That boy using the damn space outside the damn ring and shit. He using the oh my God, Keith. Don't get complacent, my nigga, because you got to go to his body. Go to his body. Has he really hit this kid yet? Jesus Christ. True America says point. He said, point guard is going to put him in the post in the NBA. Man, look at his upper, look at his back. Oh my God. Oh my God, Keith, is he leaking? Keith look like something. He got a red patch on his eye, forehead. Oh, we going to the body. Jesus Christ. He going to Keith's body. Oh, he caught Keith up top. Oh, this is Houston. We have a problem. Houston, we got a problem. This boy's starting to mix it up a little bit. Keith, you just come on now. Oh man, if that was his best punch, bro. If that was Keith's best punch, bro.
I don't like to do it no more, bro. I don't like Sebastian Fundora.
Man, Keith got to throw something dangerous, man, to keep this kid from just walking in on him. Yeah, Keith's gonna get knocked the fuck out, y'all. I'm sorry to say it, but you see that big red patch over his head, bro? He got like a big hematoma, look like developing over his fucking forehead because he getting hit on the shiny dome. His whole entire top of his head is red. Look like somebody done spray painted him red already. Oh my God. Look at Keith's face. Oh, he finna beat Keith up, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God, he finna beat Keith up. Behind his ear red, bro. God damn. I think we finna get a Erickson Lubin type style beat. There you go, Keith. Damn, you got to do that. I've been telling you to do that from the beginning. Yeah, Keith done felt that power, huh? There you go. Now you go into the body. It's like, God damn. It's like, where you done been at? You got to go to his body. Give him something. You got to give him something to be careful about. He said, Oh, you said what Keith's about to get embarrassed. Oh my God, bro. This is crazy.
Y'all ain't right.
He already got red marks all over his face. His ears are red. Oh my God.
Fundora ain't got no
Oh
business fighting these little bitty dudes like that, bro.
man, look at Keith's face, bro. You can already see the glove marks all over his face. Oh man. Well, you look at it, man. His eyes are starting to puff up
That
to
shit
the
ain't bro.
body.
Fundora like 6'5", bro.
Yeah. He said Lee Max says he said he was going to chop the tree down. Man, shit. Said it looks bad already, yeah?
Uh-oh. Keith landing a good one.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we thought you were gonna do. Man, why you waited this long? Let's go. Keith got a game plan, or he gonna let Sebastian just press his ass out. Oh man, I don't think he ain't gonna be able to keep all this running up. He picking it. I mean, come on, you gotta come. Oh man. Oh man. To 28 is different than 27, fellas. 28 is different. Oh my God. Oh shit, he caught Keith. Oh, look at him smiling at Keith. Uh-oh, that old warrior starting to wake up. Uh-oh, he turning up on Keith. Shit, Keith's like, nah, nigga, I'm a veteran. Nigga, I don't care about none of that. Uh-oh, Keith's starting to throw them haymakers now. Okay, that old Keith Thurman coming out. Let's go now. He tired of getting his ass beat. Come on now. Keep moving, weaving. The wheels, he turn it up. You know, but 28, like, nah, old nigga. No. God damn it. He's taking the beating, but he coming back. He look like he fucked up though. His legs look like they tired. He got them tired legs. Oh, good body shot by Keith. God damn it, good shot. The best punch of the fight for him. But boy, Sebastian is on his ass, bro.
Keith even looked like a kid
Keith
trying to
tired,
fight a
bro.
grown
Keith
man.
tired as fuck, man. Come on, man. Oh, Keith tired, man. Good spirit, Keith. Good spirit. Good, Keith. I know, man, you tired, bro. I know, but you should have. God damn.
I'm not watching another Fundora fight ever again, bro, until this motherfucker move up. I'm about to watch this nigga get
He got a belt, bro. He got a belt. You know, if Devin would have came up there, that's who he could have been fighting Devin.
I wish Devin would, bro. Shit, I would have boycotted that shit.
He fucked up. His whole form gone. Yeah, he about to get knocked the fuck out, y'all. I'm sorry. He about to get caught.
He fighting like a kid. Keith Thurman is that 6th grader that got a lot of heart that tried to fight the 8th grader.
Good Lord, he getting fucked up. Oh my God, they about to stop this shit. Oh, he going back all raggedy. He all raggedy, bro.
Yeah, I saw it, bro. The fight gone. I saw when he walked back to the corner. The fight gone. He done knocked the fight out of Keith.
I mean, he walking back. He just said, he says, oh man, don't tell me my computer about to go out. I can't believe it.
Man, he knocked the fight out, Keith, bro.
He said, might as well tell Emily to pick out the steak she wants from Longhorn. What up, Master Khalid? Man, this is bad, man. I got to get another damn computer, man, because my goddamn battery is just not charging up.
He whooping the hell out of Keith, bro.
Man, if I lose you, it's because my damn battery going out, man. I don't know what the hell.
I'm gonna tell you something, boy. He's so much bigger than Keith that I'm watching the replay. He not landing clean on Keith. The shots that Keith blocking is still busting him up. He blocking a lot of them, and this shit is busting him up.
Yeah, that damn 28-year-old nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he beating the shit out of Keith. Jesus.
Oh, they about to stop this shit.
Yeah, they bringing in the doctor. They bringing in the doctor.
Look at Fundora standing in that corner, bro, and look at Keith.
Woo! You got to be kidding me. Keith giving it. He giving it all he got, though. He giving it all he got. Oh, come on, Keith. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourself, dog. Damn, he leaking now. He leaking, bro. Jeez, man. Oh, man. Keith fucked up. Keith is fucked up, y'all. Oh, man, look at his face, bro. Oh, good Lord. He punching down on Keith on top of his head, hitting that nigga in the back of his head, got in the back of his neck. That nigga, he's fucked up. Jesus. Oh, he caught Keith. Oh, Lord. Keith ain't got, he don't even have to bounce no more. But his legs gone, ass gone. Oh, he better get Keith up ass up out of there, bro. Keith got them wheels, though, boy. He got them wheels.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah, he about to go night-night. Put him to sleep, real Josh. Say, yeah.
I don't care, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't even count that as a loss for Keith, and I don't count that as no win for Fundora. Fuck Fundora.
Look like that boy been through a goddamn slaughterhouse.
That shit crazy. Now I just can't wait to hear all the niggas talking about how good Fundora is, the same motherfuckers they call Devin the weight bully.
This is crazy, man. Oh, that is crazy. But I tried to tell y'all. I tried to tell you. You know, all us, we tried to tell you. What's going on, Master Khalid in the building, baby? I mean, but he went out like a warrior, though. I give Keith that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't scared. He went out there and gave everything he got. Like, but 28 is just 28 energy is just different. If that was a 28-year-old Keith Thurman, he could have, you know, he would have had more opportunities to throw that Lubin left, right. You know, he just couldn't keep up with the pace. This kid.
I don't know. I think a 37-year-old nigga Fundora size could have beat him.
That's a good, maybe. But, you know, Keith wasn't about to grow, you know what I'm saying, 6 or 7 more inches tonight. Not tonight. Good Lord.
Yeah.
We just watched Goliath smash David.
I think right now, if you make a fight with Fundora and even Arthur Bitter BL, who damn near 40, if they meet at a catchweight, Bitter BL will beat him.
Perhaps. That's why this boy's down at this weight. He don't want to fuck with them giants up there. He don't want to fuck with a David Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? David Benavidez would destroy this kid.
And that's why I don't like him. That's why you'll never hear me say nothing positive about Fundora ever again.
Well, my computer about to go out, but we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back on Sunday. We're gonna come back tomorrow, early, because I have to drive and stuff. But this was kind of ugly, man. This was I kind of figured. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know why people thought Keith Thurman. Maybe we're just excited because we know of Keith Thurman and, you know, his legend and everything. But once you get older and you start putting some age on you, you know what I'm saying? You lose those things that you used to have. You know, boxing is a young man's sport. You know, man, is Keith a warrior? Is he a champion going to the Hall of Fame? Yes. You know, I think he's going to the Hall of Fame, but he's past his prime. You know what I'm saying? Right now, Sebastian Fundora is in his prime. So there's that. And then the nigga is 6'5". You know what I'm saying? He's got all these advantages. You know, if Keith was probably in his prime, he probably could have beat this dude. This would have been a hard fight for Keith in his prime. I think he could have beat Fundora in his prime, but this would have been a hard fight for a prime Keith Thurman. So, you know what I'm saying? And then he still might have lost. So I'm just saying, you know, for him to be 37, I just thought it was a stretch. Now, you know, if Keith Thurman would have had that shit, if he would have had that snack pack, you know what I'm saying? If he would have had that Victor Conte training and shit, he would have looked different out there. You know, he should have got with what's his name down at 112, 118 and use what the hell, what's that boy name down there? Get some of that shit that some of them boys be on down there. He could have been okay, you know. But just going in there off of natural shit, he had no chance. He said Romley Emily Jones says good effort, but it's what we knew it would be. Yeah, you know. Bam, yeah. If he used that shit that Bam on, um, you know, say he would have went upside Fundora head and got his ass up out of there. Cause Bam don't ever get tired, bro. Him and the little Japanese dude. That's why I don't even like watching them fights, man. Cause I know they be on that shit. Them niggas be throwing 2,000 punches around. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, Bam be making it look good, but you know, I know they cheat and shit. You know what I'm saying? I hate watching that shit, man. But Fundora should be ashamed of himself because he knew he could win this fight. You know, he knew he could win this fight. You know, and this could have been Errol Spence Jr. because he was trying to fight Fundora. This could have been an Errol Spence Jr. ass whipping. You know what I'm saying? Because he was trying to fight Fundora. I saw the fight probably going like that, especially with Errol Spence Jr. coming off a long layoff. He liked to come off long layoffs. These are not the fights for people coming off layoffs. This is not a tune-up fight. This was a he stole his name. This was one of them fights where Keith Thurman could make another good little bit of money. He could make a bag and he go sit his ass down. And Keith Thurman, being a veteran, he knew he could go in there and do this without, you know, losing his life. He knew enough boxing to where he could make a bag, make it look good, and go sit his ass down. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he did. He sold his name to Fundora to put on his resume. That's what he did. You know, he said to think Spence was supposed to be. I was just talking about that. You know, that's what I was just saying. I said this could have been a Spence ass whipping. You know, said Spence had no business in the ring for not especially especially when you've been off for so long. You know what I'm saying? You just don't have the timing, you don't have the skills, you don't have the win, you don't have the ability to get the second win for when the fight get into the get into the apex of the fight. Um think about what he did to Tim Zoo. You know what I'm saying? And Tim Zoo was active at that time. So, and I'm not saying that Tim Zoo was like some incredibly skilled type of fighter. It's just that, you know, Fundora went in there and destroyed him. And, you know, Tim Zoo is what, about 6'3", maybe? 6'2" or 6'3", somewhere up in there. And he got Falumaloon. Tim Zoo haven't been the same since. I'd be surprised if Thurman talking right. That motherfucker gonna be in that motherfucker. That motherfucker gonna be stuttering after this shit. Like, who is that? Like Mr. Miyagi over there. And then he gonna put the glasses on like Urkel. Man, that's some bullshit. And see, that's another thing. Fundora can't see worth the shit. He must be got contacts on or something. Cause he was missing all kind of shots when he came into the league. Motherfucker right in front of him. He must be, you know, he must have got some corrective surgery because he couldn't see worth a shit. You know, he was blind as hell. Blind Melly Jelly. He says, so Roman says Spence will be off for 3 years in July. He said, let that sink in. Who does he think he's going to beat that's elite. Well, he going to Zuffa boxing, so I forgot who they had him lined up with over there. Um, but he definitely don't want to fight somebody like a Fundora right now. He might be fighting Jamel over there or something if Jamel take his ass over there. He said, what's going on? What's going on, Shake? He says, he said, what's up, Pool and everything? What's going on? He says, they gotta check that nigga gloves, man. He said that second dude's face, he messed up like that. That fist, oh yeah, come on, Lubin. Yeah. Well, shit, man. I mean, look where the punch is coming from. He's cutting. You know those leather gloves cut. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I mean, he was lighting them up with uppercuts and overhand. That nigga wingspan is like 80 inches, man. I mean, he's cutting them with them gloves. Keith wasn't responding with his punch resistance. He wasn't really responding that well either to those punches. To the weight of those gloves. It don't really cause it looked like he was just getting shook, at every point, you know. Y'all, if this computer go out, man, it's because it's not recharging. He says, hey, PBC make all the fighters lose with 1 or 2 year layoffs. Shit's corny, man. Yeah, I do believe, well, PBC don't really have a staple like that no more. So, Mayweather is suing the PBC, and it's just a lot of mess. Boxing is just one big mess. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is just little girls around. They just gossiping. It's turned into like just it's always been entertainment, but it was once like a sport, right? Right now it's just a bunch of big fight entertainments, right? The structure of it is it's all a popularity type of contest, and whoever got the power, whoever got the most pull, what I'm saying, that the most fan base that will come out to see them is the ones who have the power, not the ones who got the belts and the clout, what I'm saying, under the rules of boxing, right? Like, if you're a champion and, what I'm saying, you fight, you unify, you shoot, you go for the unification. These guys don't care if they unify or not. They just want to get the fights that's going to bring the most money, and they want to fight guys that that have a style that that really makes them look good in the ring, and it's just getting kind of ridiculous, you know. So it's only a few fighters that's moving like that, and they trying to demonize those fighters that really want to stick to the old ways of moving in the sport. So it's just kind of ugly, y'all. So, but and this battery about to go. I want to. Hey, we really gonna come back tomorrow. Um, Shit, I got a little bit more, but I'm gonna be on early tomorrow. We'll be on all day talking and catch up. You know what I'm saying? Because we haven't been able to get back. But y'all see what's happening in boxing. It's just not. This boxing is just changing, and it's getting real boring to watch Shakur Stevenson not fight. The fights that we want to see him fight. Now, if you go back down to 135 and he fights somebody like a Dula Mason, or if he fight, we'll talk more about it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really upset with the sport right now. Um, and then we saw Keith Thurman get his ass whipped, the last of the old guard, and that's just bad, bro. It's just I mean, now if he would have won tonight, I think that would have been good for boxing, just to see, a veteran like that, say see a legend like that come back. Even though I knew that Sebastian was gonna beat his ass. I knew that. You knew that. I knew that. Y'all knew that. I mean, but it's just like it's something kind of I don't know what you call it. It's to see the old guy. You're just rooting for him. Maybe he had one more fight in him. They say all old fighters got one more good fight in them, right? And you was kind of hoping to see Keith Thurman, do that, just come back, maybe not even knock Fundora down, not even win, just knock him down a couple of times, hurt him real bad, something, so show him some adversity. And he didn't get that, but you know, hey, father time, You know, you can't beat Father Time. You really can't. You know, but we'll be back on tomorrow about probably 8 o'clock, 8 or 9 o'clock. And 'cause my battery going dead, man. It's like I can't recharge it. He said, yeah, I'm gonna pull up tomorrow. I'll be here. And he says, yeah, he said, still put my money on my boy. He said, I thought he could catch him with that wild hook. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I thought maybe he would have threw a lot more, but maybe it just wasn't in the cards. You know, maybe he wasn't supposed to. You know what I'm saying? He says that yeah, nostalgia. I could not think of nostalgia, bro. I mean, I could not think of nostalgia for to save my life. He says, I'm getting old, man. It's like when you get this age, you start forgetting shit. You know what I'm saying? Nostalgia, how to spell little words and shit. You be like, damn, you know, nostalgia. So that keep us coming back, Pool. No doubt, man. But we're gonna get on it, man. Tomorrow we'll be back. Probably about 8 I'll be on. And I just got a little bit more to drive. I'm in Ohio going to Pennsylvania. So see you guys tomorrow about 8. Yeah. All right. Let's pull kind of boxing. Thanks for everybody coming out 300. You know what I'm saying? As usual. And we'll be back. You know what I'm saying? We'll be talking about the state of boxing and everything. All right. Peace out, y'all.